fancy new coffee shop called 5311. This is a flat white. It's nearly as big as my head. I am genuinely going to do the bike check video. I kept putting it off because I wanted to ride it a lot before actually talking about it. I've done about 500k on it now, so I feel like that's a really good opportunity to talk about my new bike. So that's what this video is going to be about today. Right, you can say that. There you go, that's the video done.
Hi, this is an Argon. It's fast. You should buy it. I like it. It's great.
There you go, that's it done. So I said I would do the bike check. I'm actually going to do this. Cardboard makes poppy cardboard. I am actually going to do the check on what this bike is, because so many people I know will ask what it is. Now this is an Argon 18 Krypton Pro. Difference between the Pro and the non-Pro is basically the Pro is a slightly lighter frame set. Effectively, I don't know for a fact, but I think it's due to there being less paint on this one than the non-Pro ones. It is a size medium, which if I was to look at like the geometry comparison, it comes up slightly larger than say the Cervelo Caledonia, but really in terms of fit, the medium works for me. I'm riding inline seat post, 120 stem, 40mm handlebars, I think, and I've got like 15mm spaces underneath the stem. So inline Enve seat post, 120 Enve aero stem, and then the AR, the all-road bars, which are slightly aero bar, but they have a nice sort of bit of flex in them, which is actually really nice to ride on, really comfortable. How Argon 18 have designed this frame is you can run all the cabling into the headset bearing here, into this little cover. So one of the things Argon 18 have done on most of their range of bikes is design this headset system called the 3D Plus system, which basically means you can run it like I am, which is effectively flush with a spacer in it, or you can run a additional larger top cap kind of cover, which is about 20mm, 25mm of extra height, and allows you to sit the headset bearing higher so you have less spacers basically. But on this one I'm running it flush with 15mm spacers. This stem, the Enve aero stem, basically has an adjustable shim here, so you can adjust the angle on it, and I'm running it as a -7. I don't need it any more aggressive, it works really well for me. As I said, these handlebars, the AR bars, have a nice bit of flex in them. They're kind of the handlebar that they would use for like racing gravel, as well as you could use them on a road bike absolutely fine, but they are kind of like an all-road everything bar. Group set, Durace, everything. This is, what size chainrings am I riding? I'm running 52-36 on the front and 11-34 on the back, so super spinny, perfect for like long distance stuff really. Garmin, Rally, SPD, SL, power meter, pedals, dual sided. These are the ones that I did the video converting from SPD to SPD SL ones. Then one of the things that's a nice touch on this bike is this. So every one of these Kryptons or Krypton Pros comes with a little tool bag here, and it comes with a gas canister head thing, a little Allen key thing, tire levers, and it just slots inside the frame and kind of goes from there to about there. And then this lever just allows you to slot it on and clip it on like so. Really, really neat. It's cool having Enve on board as well for the next couple of years. We decided to put white logos on it because white logos are cool. I think when I used to watch, you know, MTN Quebecer days, the Enve wheels always had white logos on, and I just thought it looked amazing. So I said to them, could we put white logos on? And they were like, yeah, 100%. These are built up with a set of Chris King hubs. It is literally the pimpest wheel set in the world. I'm running a 32mm tyre, which is a big old tyre, but the Enve rims are really wide, so they actually come up super nice on them. And you can see that, like, nice and flush actually. But the bike itself probably has clearance for 40mm tyres. I think if you have it set up 1x, you can easily get 40mm on it, and if you've got it as a 2x sort of setup, 35 is probably kind of the limit, just on the basis of how close you're getting to the front mech. Top tube bag from Tailfin, bolts on the top, There's tons of mounting systems on this bike. There is bosses under the frame. There is mudguard mounty bits here and here. There's just loads of places where you could mount stuff if you wanted to. What else is there? The saddle is a Gebiomized Sleek. Very nice saddle, works really well for me. Obviously saddles are incredibly personal to everyone, but this one I really like. And lights are from Exposure. They're kindly providing me lights for the next year as well, which is really, really cool. And I think that is everything. Now I've ridden this bike for about 500k over the last 4 days. Wait, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. 500k or so over the last 4 days. I think I've got a good idea of how it is to ride and a kind of general opinion of it as well. The bit that I'm most surprised at is actually how well it climbs. I didn't think it would, I don't know why, but I just didn't think it was going to climb as well as it did, being an endurance sort of designed bike, but it climbs fantastically well. Handling is really calm. To me, it's what I think an endurance bike should feel like. It's smooth, super stable, corners really nicely, feels lovely going around hairpins and sharp turns as well. Like, it just rides really nicely. The power transfer feels really good through the bottom bracket, but still it feels comfortable. So it's a really nice balance to me from, I guess, a more racy feel to something that's very much focused for long distance and endurance. Argon 18 designed this as a bike to sort of challenge what is all road, hence the big tire clearance, and the geometry could be classed as being close to like a gravel geometry. I've seen that some of the people that work at Argon 18 are using this as their racing gravel bike. Like, the tire clearance is more than good enough, but for me, this is my road bike for the next year or so, and yeah, super impressed.
Did you mention that it's pretty?
It is pretty.